I think this is a meta for growing a business or growing within a niche, growing your audience in general for 2023. I took the liberty of going through a couple of studies, some from Adobe, some from HubSpot, which is one of the biggest marketing agencies in this space in terms of online marketing. And if you didn't know, the average user of smartphones nowadays, which is genuinely like everyone, watches about 19 hours of video content per week. So if you aren't, if you don't have an arm for content, video content specifically in your business, podcast, maybe you are an online fitness influencer, fitness coach, health coach, wellness coach, any of those sort of niches, maybe you're in real estate, anyone that's really running an online business, in today's day and age, if you don't have video content, I genuinely believe you're missing out, because it's supposed to be the meta. It is the meta. In terms of media, in terms of getting attention, whether that be newsletters, blogs, email newsletters, or maybe DMs, or just in terms of getting attention, reaching new people, video is the highest ROI. They also think that short form video will see the most growth. Everyone's saying double down on vertical video. Everyone's smartphone is like their main device now. But people use smartphones more than computers. Smartphones are becoming all encompassing in terms of, they have video cameras now that are insane. Like, it's like having actual professional video camera, but on your phone. They also have, amazing screen capability, because they're all 6.5 inches now, plus. That's like the meta right now for phones. So everything is all encapsulating. It's like having portable computer in your hand. So it's the way that all media is absorbed. So why wouldn't short form content, short bits of content, informational content, educative content, maybe there's some sort of utility to it as well. Why not get all of your information? Why not get everything summarized in a few pieces, then make your decisions? It's the way that we are sort of changing as people. Like, the way we're taking information is all becoming shorter and condensed. And then now you have AI that's taking a part in that as well. But it all makes sense, right? So why wouldn't you double down? And why wouldn't you include this? This is a crazy one here. This is a crazy one. This is according to Adobe. If you're not familiar with Adobe, they make Photoshop, Adobe Premiere, Lightroom. Their apps are very well used. Their software is used to make movies, to make most content on YouTube, etc. Right? They are in the software space heavily. I do genuinely think their research stat matters. So this one's very interesting to me. Short form video accounts for 80% of all mobile phone data. That's mind blowing to me. So all the data that people are using on their phones in general, it's not to watch football games. It's not to watch, long format YouTube videos. I mean, of course, sometimes it is. It's not to be on FaceTime. 80% of the data that is being used on smartphones in today's era is through short form content. And what does that mean? TikTok, Instagram Reels, and YouTube Shorts. Quick, short, informational, educative videos like we touched on before. This is the meta. This is how you grow your audience, and this is what all the algorithms on every single platform are pushing. You can see it on YouTube, some of the biggest channels in the space right now in terms of fastest growth, specifically prioritize shorts only. They don't even post the long format content, which is quite interesting. TikTok, in terms of fastest growing, TikTok is the fastest growing social media platform right now, and the only content they have on there is short form. They don't have long format content. They're starting to incorporate pictures, but it's mostly short form content, right? So, and that's why YouTube's pushing it so hard. Facebook has a short form content arm. Instagram with the Reels. Reels got extremely pushed, earlier this year. So imagine instead of posting once on every platform, maybe once a week, imagine you're posting with an extremely high frequency. I'm gonna touch a bit on that later, but let's keep going. YouTube Shorts now has 1.5 billion monthly active users, and they get about 30 billion views daily in terms of just the short arm of YouTube. What's crazy is that that's similar to the amount of people that use TikTok as a whole. I think TikTok is 1 billion plus. From what I heard, they touched 1 billion monthly active users and sometime in 2022, but 1.5 billion just on the sole YouTube arm alone. So just picture this: you are in your real estate business, you in your business, whether it's coaching, real estate, whether it's online, whether you're an online fitness coach, a real estate agent, or no, whether you're an online fitness coach, real estate, whether you sell some sort of online course in terms of investing, or maybe you're a wealth coach, maybe you have a podcast. Genuinely, if you are not posting at least a YouTube short, you're missing out. But imagine if you posted one long format YouTube video, and then you diversified, and then you took clips from that one long YouTube video and sent it to, and you're posting on, and you distributed it to all of the different platforms: TikTok, YouTube, Instagram Reels, and when I say YouTube, of course, we do the long format and there's the YouTube Shorts. That is interesting, right? The amount of eyeballs that you're going to get is insane. The reach is insane. You're reaching out to your target audience on multiple platforms. So instead of reaching out to your target audience on one, you're reaching out to the same target audience on every single platform, which increases your audience, it increases your growth, it increases your community, and most importantly, it increases your monthly recurring revenue. One of the advantages of making short form videos as well is you can create more like segments, more short videos, more small digestible content. I know Gary Vee likes to call it bite size, snack size content, right? And that is extremely digestible. You can create more of them faster. If you record a 30-minute long video, you could maybe have like 5 to 10 clips just from that one video. That means you're able to post 5 to 10 times a week on every single platform. Do the math in terms of frequency and in terms of how many more eyeballs you're going to get towards your business or towards your offer, right? I do run a content marketing agency by the name of IntentionWorks. My name is Cordell. I am the founder. And in terms of how we operate sort of our content machine to bring a growth in audience and bring growth in monthly revenue to our clients, it looks a bit like this. So right now we have the content machine here. Basically, like I said earlier, I alluded to this earlier, we primarily do one long format video a week. Sometimes we do 1 to 2, depends on the client, and it's usually gonna have very rich content. You're gonna share the insights, you're gonna sell the implementation, right? And you have a call to action at the end of the video. For example, you'll be like, hey, at the end of this video, you're gonna watch me do it. So think about it like this. You wanna think from both the consumer and the customer side of things, right? Or you wanna think from both the consumer and the seller as yourself. So you're already thinking as a seller yourself, but think about how you come off or how you seem to someone that might buy or might watch or digest your content. So you want to leave that call to action at the end of the video. You're going to see mine, and I'm going to sort of mention it at the end, right? So, and then once we do that 1 to 2 long format videos a week, once we do that for the first day of the week, right? We'll then take that, edit it, upload it, search engine, optimize it, which is SEO. If you're not familiar with that, it just makes it extremely searchable, extremely findable in the search bar of YouTube. Maybe it pops up on a Google result as well. And then we take those clips. Once it's uploaded and everything, we go ahead for the rest of the 6 days, for the remainder of the 6 days of the week, we go ahead and distribute 1 to 3 videos on every single platform. That means TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, right? So instead of going from maybe you're posting maybe like 5 to 7 times a week on all platforms, you're going from posting maybe like 5 to 7 times a week on everything to maybe you don't even post on everything. So that means you post less, to posting 50 to 70 to 80 times a week with the short form video, which is the highest leverage media format right now. To date, it is the highest leverage format, right? It gets you the most engagement, it gets you the most audience, it gets you the most following, it gets you the most eyeballs on your offer and your service. It's very important, right? So it's a 7-day, it's like a weekly churning system, right? It's an engine. That's why I call it the content machine. So that's sort of how we operate sort of our machine for our clients, to get them to propel their name, to propel their brand out there, to grow the audience, and obviously allow people to find out about you. And the key is, you want to go ahead and nurture them. You want to have them as consuming a lot of your content, because then they become comfortable with you. And once they become comfortable with you, they become warm. They become open to whatever sort of suggestions you have. And by suggestions, you have a solution to the problem, obviously, right? And once they realize like, oh, I have a problem, but they also have a solution, let me transact with them. And that is how this works. This is how we take advantage of this in 2023 and beyond. If you would like any more information in regards to sort of the services we offer, maybe you want to know a bit more about the content machine, maybe you want to know how to implement that content machine in your business, I do have a free case study down below in regards to how to put that in your business. And there's also a link down below to book a call just to get a bit of discovery, just to understand exactly where you're at with your business, what you would like to do, your biggest bottlenecks in terms of growing your audience in general. Yeah, I look forward to speaking with you soon. Again, my name is Cordell. Thanks again, y'all.